What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a hump day edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and Hudco Roofing, hudcoroofing.com. Appreciate you for being here with us as always. Do us a favor, if you're there on Facebook, please like the page, share the post, like the page, share the post, like the page, share the post, like the page, share the post. If you're on YouTube, smash that like button. I hope y'all are having a fantastic start to your morning. Hump day, Bama week. We will hear from Ed Ogeron today on the SEC Coaches Teleconference. We will learn how preparation is going. I expect that they had a great week of practice so far. And the Tigers get ready for the Tide. Also, the Atlanta Braves have won the World Series. Congrats to the Bravos and everybody who's been an Atlanta Braves supporter for a long time. Long time coming for the Braves, 1995 since our last World Series. Good young team, man. Congrats to them. All right, let's say some good mornings here. Tim Gotro, Jessica Lambert, Cliff Nelson, good morning. Spurge, good morning. Like button smash. Thank you, sir. Joey Vincent, Trivia Carter, good morning. Brandon Atchison, let's go Braves. Jonathan Martin, Alex Robleski, good morning. When do you think a coach will be announced for football? So, Alex, unless if they're snagging someone from the NFL, my assumption / understanding is that they'll hire someone that week after they play LSU, after they play Texas A&M, a week after Thanksgiving. So remember, you got the December signing period, and so you're talking middle of December. 80% of high school prospects are going to sign. So you really got to have your coach in place. The only way that wouldn't happen is if you were snagging someone from the NFL. Kelly Gross, good morning. Jason Truax, what's up? Joseph Dupree, good morning. Brian Broom, good morning. John Bro, morning, Matt. 28-point dogs to Bama. How far we fallen in 2 years? Yes, but John, kudos to this athletic director who recognized an irreversible trend and decided to rip the Band-Aid off instead of saying, well, it was just 2 years ago that they won a championship and they can get it back on track, because they're never getting it back on track with this staff. Brian Wynn, good. And the good news is it shouldn't take long to get it back on track. So I've said many times, I think the core group of sophomores that will be juniors next year, your upperclassmen, that's a very strong class, gives you a great foundation with which to work. And if the right coach comes in, can change the culture, can get buy-in, and utilize the transfer market, I think next year they can be a good team. And by good team, I mean a team that's competing for the New Year's Six. 2018, LSU was 9-3 and went to the Fiesta Bowl. So, could you be a 9-3 team next year? Yeah, I think so. Brian Wynn, good morning. Jeremy Wheeler, been a long time coming, waiting on the Braves to win another one. Yeah, man. I mean, look, remember all those Braves teams in the 90s? They sure were a lot of fun to watch. I guess I'm not a Braves fan, but I watched the Yankees beat them twice in the World Series in 96 and 99. So I don't have any ill feeling toward the Braves. And I liked a lot of those teams, man. Maddox and Smoltz and Glavine and, gosh, man, Terry Pendleton. Bringing back some memories now thinking about those teams. Crime Dog. Mark Lemke. Yeah, man. Anyway, some good teams, man. It has been a long time. Who's the jacked up outfielder that could crush the ball? Why am I blanking on his name right now? Oh, man. Why am I blanking? Someone will post it. Let's see. Michael Kleber, Ashari Robinson, what's up, man? Good morning. Andrew Brister, why are you rude to people constantly? For example, by correcting English. Is it just your persona? When am I rude to people? When did I correct somebody? The correcting English is, I wish I could fix that. But I don't know, Andrew. I guess for me, it's the thing where if I was saying something wrong or spelling something wrong, I would rather somebody tell me so I continue to do it wrong. And the grammar stuff is just a pet peeve. That's all. But I don't think that that's rude. Let's see. Dean Stewart. Usually, if I'm clapping at someone, it's a clap back. It's someone who started it. Anyway. Yeah, what are you talking about? You got an example? Let's see. Stephen Wallace, Jeremy Kling, good morning. Caleb Brignac, if you hire an existing head coach that's still in the postseason, is the week after Thanksgiving still realistic? Yeah, I don't know who that would be. I'm guessing you're thinking Mel Tucker. And in that case, no. I mean, I don't think, if it's a coach that's in the playoff, I don't think you're going that route. See, Richard Kahn, thoughts on how this will affect recruiting? I guess you mean the coaching search, yeah? Every year, any school, any place where there's coaching turnover, you're always going to have collateral damage. You're going to lose commitments. You're going to lose current players from the roster to transfer. But the opposite is also true. It's also going to open doors to players you might not have otherwise been able to get. And that coach can bring in transfers as well. So will it sort of rearrange the deck chairs? Absolutely. But I don't know necessarily that it's going to be a net plus or minus in that way. Usually in that first recruiting class for a coach, there's a little bit of a step back, and then you kind of start to hit your stride. Chuck Sanchez, what's up, Chuck? Get it? Up, Chuck. Jay Hernandez, tired of coaching gossip. Yeah, then just, See, okay, I do want to address this. Jay said, Woodward is not letting anyone know anything until his decision is made. So, Jay, have you talked to Scott Woodward? Then how do you know? But here's what I will say, Jay. I think Woodward is notoriously tight-lipped. That's a good thing. But remember, if Scott Woodward has a conversation with somebody, there's someone on the other end of the conversation too. So even if Scott Woodward is tight-lipped, doesn't mean the person on the other end is tight-lipped also. Got me? Two sides of every conversation. John Webb, good morning. Dusty Martin, good morning. Hey, Dad. Charlie Cavell, Dylan Landry, Jeremy Wheeler. David Justice, Andrew Jones is not who I was talking about. Ron Gant is who I was talking about. That was it, Brian Penton. Ron Gant is who I was talking about. John Hilburn, morning from Beeham. Still hate Bama week. It's still Bama hate week, got it. No, John, not Dale Murphy. That's a little too far back. Ron Gant is who I was thinking of. Bowed up outfielder, used to crush the ball. Ron Gant, busted out of his uniform. Oh, the steroid era. I'm not accusing Ron Gant, but I kind of am. Sorry. Truett Glass, what's up, Scone? Is Tucker getting harder to land with what he's doing at Michigan State? I don't think so. Let's see how the season ends. If Mel Tucker, I think LSU, if LSU decides that Mel Tucker is going to be the guy, they're going to make him an offer that he can't refuse. Greg Phillips, Alan Hurd, morning. When things go bad over the next 2 weeks, do you think opt-outs will occur? Yeah, Alan, I do. I don't think that's opt-outs or transfer portal. I do. I mean, just like what you just saw with Brennan a week before was Bugstrong. I do. Joseph Dupree, Matt, you've been following the baseball scrimmages. We're hitting the cover off the ball. Yes. I had a scout who's been at the scrimmages tell me last week. It was like over the weekend, like Saturday, Sunday, whatever we took. He said, his team looks like the 27 Yankees, is what he said to me. Obviously, hyperbole, but the 27 Yankees were Ruth and Gehrig and all those guys. Considered by many to be the best baseball team ever. But basically saying, yes, they're hitting the hell out of the ball. So they're an Omaha team. If they can figure out pitching, they have a chance to win it all. John Bro, do you think Napier has a realistic shot at the job? I do not, John. I don't even think that Billy Napier gets an interview for the job. I think Scott Woodward has his aim high, pie in the sky candidates. I don't think I know who he's going after. And then he's got the coach that's not going to tell him no if he offers him this job. Not the favorite, but the one that's not going to tell him no if he offers this job. And he's not going below that. Neil Ripley, will Elias Ricks be around next year? I'm going to say yes, Neil. I mean, knowing the Ricks family a little bit, his mother Shauna is an agent with Darren James. Talked to Shauna today. Elias was declared out for the year with shoulder injury. And she was really adamant when she and I spoke that they're not going anywhere. I mean, they don't rent here. They bought a home here. She and her husband both work here. Their younger son is enrolled in school here. They sure don't seem like they're eager to pack up and leave. So, yeah, I believe he will be here. Let's see. Henry Gordon Bennett. Adam Schefter reported Mike Thomas had a setback with his ankle as seeing a specialist today. Oh, God. Oh, God. I asked Larry Holder yesterday if he thinks Michael Thomas ever plays another game for the Saints, and he said yes this year, but he thinks they're going to try to move him this offseason. Ugh. Tim Gotro, it's not recruiting season. Was Dan Mullen purposely pouring gas on his hot seat, or is he really that clueless? He is just not good in front of a microphone. Like, there's no other way around it. He's very bad in that setting. And I understand what he's saying. I mean, of course you're always recruiting, but for him, his team is on a losing streak, and the hot seat is cranked up, and he's trying to focus on this week's game, and then he gets asked about recruiting, and he wants to focus the conversation on the game instead of recruit. But he just did a poor job because he's very bad in that setting. Patrick Ramos, good morning. Trivia Carter, can I switch GME to GMEX now? No, you cannot, Trivia. We got to wait until Thursday at 1 o'clock when the smart contract will be posted. And when the smart contract is posted, then you can add GMEX to your Trust wallet, at what point you will see your tokens. They will be airdropped. They will have been airdropped. Almost there. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Thursday at 1 o'clock. Travis Young, good morning. Patrick Ramos, so what if the new coach is coaching a bowl game or in the college football playoff? So bowl game is irrelevant. College football playoff is different. So you have to look at the teams that realistically, could be in the playoff or will be in the playoff. And I think that's, that makes things a little more dicey. But, when you think about the candidates that LSU has reportedly been courting, Jimbo Fisher, not going to be in the playoff. Dabo Sweeney, not going to be in the playoff. Lincoln Riley, Mel Tucker could be, but I think unlikely that they're in the playoff. Luke Fickell, hard to believe Cincinnati gets in when they're 6 right now and don't have another big-time game. James Franklin, not going to be in the playoffs. Do you see what I mean? Mel Tucker might be the only one that you kind of are holding your breath over. I don't know that they're going to get there, though. If they go undefeated, good on them. he's in a playoff, and he's probably not leaving if he's in the playoff. But hang on one second, guys. Do a couple more minutes, y'all. A couple more minutes. See if I can get some more of these. As always, shout out to Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Need an orthopedist? Trivia, where you at, bro? Got someone spamming. What happened to my admin on here? All right, let me do a couple more minutes here. Chase Pellegrin, good morning. Shelby Kelly, what a time to be alive. Go Braves. Happy for all those Braves fans. Good morning. Steve Colson was going for governor. Not interested in the job, Steve. Y'all drink some Celivate today. Craig Dugas, morning. Boot up. We riding. What else we got? Couple more. Bubba Tatum, good morning. Rap in batches, good morning. Matthew Rudiger, live in Metairie, but in Baton Rouge for work a few times a month. Stop by Ichiban to pick up some of Scone rolls. Whole family loved them. Yeah, buddy. Great to hear it. Thank you so much. Paul Jean, good morning. Michael Mills, I like that. The whisper made it real serious and whatnot. Let's see. Matt Plavadol. Oh, the Henry Ruggs. Wow. Man, the Henry Ruggs situation, how sad is that, dude? I mean, tragic in a literal sense. Like a tragedy involved. In a literal sense, by definition, a tragedy involves a death. So this was literally tragic because someone died. And that's devastating. And also so much so for Henry Ruggs. I mean, guy 22 years old, first round draft pick, wealth and fame and everything, and so stupid. Driving drunk, killed someone, and now he's going to go to jail. God, get an Uber, man. Get an Uber. If you're that rich, hire a driver. Trivia, when will the $1,000 be added to the wallet? You will see it when your tokens are airdropped with GMEX. The $1,000 will be in there. The additional $1,000 in tokens will be in there. So you should see $1,000 in value over whatever it was when it froze on Monday. Travis Young, Saints considered Odell Beckham. I did not hear if they kicked the tires on Odell Beckham. But I think if you're the Saints at this point, you have to consider all options and possibilities. We did talk about it last week, but the problem was cooking breakfast. The contract would have been tough for Odell. Okay, any more? 73. Where are we? Chewy Gutierrez will be the starting quarterback for the Saints. Should find out injury report today on Taysom Hill. If Taysom's practicing, I think he's going to be the guy. Steve Colson, what's an airdrop? You're not going to have to do anything. The same way, like if someone airdrops you pictures, you will be sent your new GMEX tokens. You're not going to have to do anything. That's an airdrop. Brian went all good today, Matt. Don't need the daily Hudco jingle fix. It's a shame. I am short on time, but it is worth mentioning that we are continuing to help families, roofing more than a dozen homes a week, which is, I think last week we did 20 homes. So we are blowing and going. We're helping people get roofs over their head post-Hurricane Ida. If you still need help, Hudco Roofing, you, a family member, a friend, someone you know that's still got a blue tarp, give us a shout. We can help facilitate that at HUDCO Roofing, HUDCOroofing.com, HUDCOroofing.com. You can email me directly, Matt at HUDCOroofing.com, Matt at HUDCOroofing.com. Okay. Chuck, I can see the number of tokens I have in Trust Wallet, but not the value. Is there something I need to change the text? No. To check the value, you have to go into PooCoin. But your GME tokens have no value anymore. The GME contract has been abandoned. Those tokens are completely worthless. They're switching to GMEX with 100% of liquidity. So all the value that was in GME will now be in GMEX, and you'll be sent the same number of tokens plus $1,000 worth of tokens that Dave Mailer, the founder, is giving to every holder as a rock solid show of good faith after Monday got a little bumpy. So that dude is basically giving away $6.5 million because there's about 6,500 wallet holders. He's giving everybody $1,000. He's giving away $6.5 million. Yeah. Good dude. Okay, I gotta go. Y'all have an awesome day. Locked on LSU coming up. AFR 3. Peace. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash it.